Hey everyone, how's it going? Today's October 12th, 2025, Sunday. It's your girl Yedka, 2Ts. Let's do a tarot card of the day. Okay, all are welcome. Collective general messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put yourself where you fit. Okay, timeless. So any of my readings are timeless. Whenever you come across the reading is when the messages may and will resonate with you, okay? Okay. So this Queen of Wands energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, I think it's a Leo and a Virgo working together because it's the Hermit right here. Okay, or it could be there's a King of Pentacles right here, and then there's the Devil industry. But what I'm getting is there's a couple working for the industry, and they've been sending these two in to do spell work on you. Okay, they hired these two to do spell work on you. Okay. All right, so Queen of Wands. Throughout this suit, the wands are always in leaf as it is a suit of life and animation. Emotionally and otherwise, the Queen's personality corresponds to that of the King, but is more magnetic. Divinatory meanings: a dark woman or a country woman, friendly, chaste, loving, honorable. If the card besides her signifies a man, she is well disposed towards him. If a woman, if a woman okay, she is interested in the current. Okay, if a woman. Sorry, it's like on the other page, you know. Also, love of money, reverse, good, economical, obliging, serviceable. Also signifies opposition, jealousy, deceit, and infidelity. So since it came out on the upright, this person might show up in the upright, but I feel like this Queen of Wands and this Virgo are either working, you know, for this industry. That's what I'm getting. Death industry, morgues, cremation, funeral homes, hospitals, doctors. Okay, that industry. So that's what I'm picking up. Okay, and then there's someone that's been sending it in because this is a wealthy man. This could be a Virgo. They're trying to take your light and make you that. This could be an ex. So there's still, so this wealthy man who works for this industry, it could be a Capricorn or a Virgo, or both. It could be two males and a female, a Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They're still paying, the industry is still paying these two to come in and try to get you to take this, force this offer, and you're not taking it. I feel like, you know, you're sitting there like this, but like really you're just contemplating what you're gonna do next. Like you already made up your mind. Like there's no changing your mind on this offer. Okay, confirmed by the Four of Cups, and they're just not hearing it. And last time I used this deck, this card actually came out in the upright, I think in the reading. I'm not sure if it was the card of the day or not, I can't remember, but I'm gonna try to rewatch that reading. Four of Cups reverse. So a young man is seated under a tree and contemplates 3 cups set on the grass before him. Okay, see, all 4 of these cups they're just staring at him. And this 4 of Cups, you know, Spirit's offering. So it's like you turned it down. A young man is seated under a tree and contemplates. Okay, he expresses discontent with the environment. Okay, an arm issuing from a cloud offers him another cup. Divinatory meanings: weariness, disgust, aversion, imaginary vexations, as if the wine of this world had caused satiety only. Another cup of wine, as if a fairy gift is now offered him, but he sees no consolation therein. This is a card of blended pleasure. Reverse, novelty, omen, new instructions, new relations. So yeah, you didn't take this offer. Okay, they might have tried something like this weekend or something, or you, like, literally, there's no way you're gonna take. So I feel like the Four of Cups coming out reverse, especially in this deck, means that with the Four of Cups in reverse, like, dumped out, and then also sitting there in front of these three women instead of just one person and it's spirit. So there's no spirit up in this Four of Cups. You said no. Okay, these three might have took the offer though. Or like these three, each one did something to you, and then they tried to come in again, and like you already said no to these three women. Okay, like you already know, like, you're side-eyeing these women because they already fucked you over. So they might be these third-party Queen of Wands. Okay, they're all getting found out. Okay, also if this is not like a couple situation, they're getting investigated. Okay, these couples that get sent in, okay, they're under investigation. Okay, and like if someone took the offer, right, that's getting looked into. And if you didn't take the offer, like who were they offering it to, that's getting looked into. So I think there's like some, yeah, because there's too many like deaths. Okay, like they have to look into it. It's like stockpiling here, it's like stacking up. Okay, it's getting overwhelming. You see all the chains. Okay, owls means death or wisdom. So yeah, they come in, they try to tie you to this, you know, contracts, stuff I was talking about yesterday. Okay, but this is all closed. But I'm like, literally, I think they did one, they sent this in again, but this is what's going to get them caught up. It's like, that's the whole point of you, collective, is like it ends with you. So they're just like, they're not hearing it. That's literally what's going on, especially these females. Okay, King of Cups. I was looking at this. This looks like a turtle shell harp. Okay, so they were like, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio was like, or this is you, right? You're sitting pretty, but I feel like they were like sacrificing turtles, like crabs. I heard crabs in a bucket, and then there's like this little horse thing right here. I don't know. That reminded me of Taurus for some reason. I don't know, or something. So, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this could be your energy, male or female. Okay. Yeah, this is cut off, or there's a King of Cups in the back that is like, I feel like Spirit sent this person in. You might not know them, or you do know them, but they're like cutting these people off or stopping these attacks before they start, or you're just so intuitive that you're stopping attacks before they can even get to the spot. And then I was seeing this little, I forgot what mythological creature that is, with the goat and the lion head and the snake tail. But this night, like, literally there's an arrow in them, so like they're sending in to do that, because you're like you're rare, like this mythological creature. And so they're sent in to do this to you because you're standing out, and then they don't get attention. It's like, I was just talking about this yesterday with a family member. It was just a quick thing I said, but I forgot what he said. But I was like, yeah, I was like, Hollywood's suffering. Like, no one's paying attention to these people anymore. And like, it's like when you take attention away from someone who's been getting it for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden you flatline, how does it feel? They don't get that attention anymore. They get used to it. That's how they keep going. They like feed off of it by getting all this attention from y'all out there. That's why I'm like, be careful what products you support, who you support, you know, who you're backing, because if you don't know them, like, it's like you don't ever know unless you really actually have grown up with that person. So anyways, so either this is you're just like cutting this off, or there's a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, maybe he knows about these three women or these four women. Okay, like the Queen of Wands, like in the reverse, you know, that's like jealousy and deceit and stuff like that. So like usually the Queen of Wands means there's like third party. Okay, but yeah, with like four women, Or these 4 women are like exes, and they all of the same person, of this King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they all got together and are attacking you and this person who's trying to come towards you or who is helping you. Wow. Okay. So yeah, these witches, they're weaving. What are they weaving now? It's all going back, whatever they sent out. So these 3 women they're in the 4 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you walked away. So now let's show you how they're all feeling after you defeated them. Again, 6 of Wands reverse, no victory, treachery, betrayal of trust, deceptive action or nature. Death reverse, petrification, they're all scared. A state of extreme fear, making someone unable to move. Okay, this is what they wanted to do to you though. The process by which organic matter exposed to minerals over a long period is turned into a stony substance. The Lovers, attraction. The action or power of evoking interest, pleasure, or liking for someone or something. A quality or feature that evokes interest, liking, or desire. The Lovers. So Temperance, yeah. So they just, I kind of feel like there's a King of Cups with like 4 exes or ex-wives that are you walked away, they didn't. Or it could be a woman and there's 4 males, or I feel like this is female though. This is 4 women. Temperance, frugality, the quality of being economical with money or food. Thriftiness. Okay, maybe that's you, or this person. So like these bitches come in, but this person's frugal. I don't know. They're not gonna treat them all lavish. Okay, 6 of Swords, punt, a long, narrow, flat bottom boat, square at both ends, and propelled with a long pole used on inland waters for recreation. So I'm excited this one came out because I was like, so there's like something going on. If there's any kind of recreation that has punts, okay, they're moving stuff with punts locally inside a city or community that has this kind of access to it. So I look into that. Like that's how they're someone's not looking into that. So I don't know, maybe that means something to someone. 7 of Pentacles, purgation, the purification or cleansing of someone or something. Okay, they need to be like cleansed now, like devil's right in their ass and things are getting looked into, like 3 of Pentacles, renown, being known or talked about by many people, fame. Yeah, someone is like gonna be so pissed when like you step into your spotlight, because like I feel like that's just like gonna be destined for you. Like some of you out there, Queen of Wands reversed. Obliging, willing to do a service or kindness, helpful. Mortification, great embarrassment and shame, 2 of Wands. Yeah, look, so these women are really disrespectful. If you're dealing with men and it fits, then just change the sexes. Okay, disdainful, showing contentment or lack of respect. So the Wheel of Fortune, what you put out comes back. Be careful. Like, I just don't get how people think they can go do that and then they're laughing, they think it's so funny, and they're all maniacal, whatever, and then it starts happening to them, and then they freak out. Like, they cannot handle it, but they just have so much fun doing it to other people. But they cannot handle it when it starts happening to them. Like, with karma attached, 3 times the worse than it got sent at you, it goes back to them, and it's bound to them, and then they have to go through that karmic cycle until that karma is off of them. And if they don't do what they're supposed to do, then that karma will never be off of them. And then it goes into the DNA, and then it travels to the next lifetime through your family lines. So I don't understand why people think doing fuck shit to people is so goddamn funny. But it's not funny when it starts happening to them. You know, everyone's face when everyone knows this person's doing fuck shit to people, and they think it's so goddamn funny. And then everyone who's been this person's victim of bullying or whatever, And then we all watch that bully go through it. Yeah. And then all our faces are just blank, staring, watching, no emotion. And then this person's freaking out because they can't handle what they put out. So why you put it out there in the first place if you're just going to get it back threefold? So maybe you should really focus on what you're projecting out of your goddamn selves onto others and work on your shit. Like, you should not be wishing that upon other people because it will happen to you. I've seen it over and over again. So it's like I'm not just saying it just for the first time. Like, you've all been warned. You've all should have stopped a long time ago and you didn't. And so we're all staring at you watching because we're all blank face staring at you because, oh, you don't remember doing that shit to me? Five of Swords reversed. No competition, no worthy rivals, defeated losers. Seven of Wands, you are above these attackers. Enemies can attack. Success over your enemies, attackers, and opposition. So it's like no one's going to feel bad for y'all when the Wheel of Fortune comes back and slaps y'all in the ass and knocks you out. And then we're supposed to feel bad for you after you literally chose to take action and do that fuck shit towards people, especially people you don't know or people you do know. And then you're like, oh, it's never gonna, oh, I'm a good person. No, you're not. Whatever you get after you do that fuck shit is your karma and your judgment for doing that. You only got yourself to blame for actually agreeing to do it. And then going and physically taking action to do it, and then you did it. And then you lie. So you can get what you get, fools. Seven of Wands. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Left out in the cold financially. Two people feel locked out financially. Financial hardships. Devil reverse. Get ready for hell. The devil is coming to collect on all deals and contracts made with the devil. Soul collection. Toxic, filthy. Ten of Cups, reverse, divorce, breakup, failing relationships, failed group, activities, a gang, stalking, family issues. Nine of Cups. Intuitive in 9 different ways. Arms crossed, emotionally content with what you have. Okay, that's kind of like the Four of Cups energy. Eight of Cups, moving, leaving, walking away from darkness, walking away from darkness, leaving in the night, leaving without a trace, travel during night. Okay, the Lovers, love relationship, family relationship, platonic relationship, relationship with earth, animals, nature, spirit, elements. Okay, and then here's some of my specifics. Another deck, they addicted to pills. You need to get a DNA test done. Stay away from this person. They need to go to the doctor and get checked out. Watch other tarot readers for messages. Cleanse your body, eat clean, stay hydrated, take a spiritual bath or shower. Trust nobody. They hired a practitioner to do spell work on you. You should do it now or never. Now or this may be a missed opportunity. They are feeling insecure about something. Okay, they are in their ego. These people are gang stalkers. The color blue. Look at past video footage for messages. Go sit in the sun or go outside for a walk. Okay, a real estate agent or group of real estate agents, real estate brokers, independent or corporate. Tuesday, something with a grocery store and groceries. Slow down when driving. They are trying to get you in a car accident. Watch others when driving. Weather, possible lightning, thunder, rains, electrical outage, fire from lightning. Clean your house, pick up, organize. Okay, if you don't have anything to do, you could always clean. You could always organize something instead of being bored and then going and wrapping yourself up, weaving all this karma and judgment into your life and into your future children's lives. And, you know, maybe you should just go clean up. Why don't you go clean up yourself? Go clean your body, go cleanse, go clean up your environments inside and out, especially if you own your home. I don't understand how you can let your yard or your inside ever be dirty if you own your fucking home. I would love to own my own home. I've been homeless like 3 times now. And you know what? If I had a house, that shit would be popping. There would be a garden. I would be utilizing the land. I would be cleaning the yard constantly. I would be cleaning up, and I would be taking care of that land and that property if I owned it. So how insulting that is to renters and people who would love to own their own home. How insulting it is to have own your own land and trash it like that. We were all saying, oh my God, I'm like, some of these places, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Wow, good for you, man. How'd you end up getting that land and then you trash it like that? Wow, clean that shit up. The hell is your problem, dirty? And how did you get it? All right, that's what I got. All right, I'm gonna get this energy. All right, I know y'all. I know. One day we'll all be friends. I know it. One day you're all gonna meet me, dude, and I'm gonna meet all you, dude. Watch. One day you're all gonna see my